high. Whew, another long day. I'm literally watching the proverbial paint dry. I'll give you a little tour in a sec. The dogs are having fun. Just playing a tune by Chance the Rapper. I just don't listen to 50-year-old music. This song's called All We Got. It features the Chicago Children's Choir, and it's on the album Coloring Book. Great album. Yeah. No, I thought I would do a little bit of discussion. You know, they took Bob Dylan down. I'm already in trouble with YouTube. What was interesting is they were okay with All Along the Watchtower. They said I could use it as long as I shared the monetization with them, which there's no monetization yet. But they didn't want me using Hurricane at all, which is interesting because I started talking about Reuben Carter and how he was unjustly put in jail for murder and rape, and it's very topical. And I said things haven't changed much today, and I guess they didn't like that. Here's the coop. It's looking pretty good. I painted the floor red, and if you read it, reminds me of that Clint Eastwood movie where he paints that town red. Anyway, I don't remember if anybody knows the name of that movie. Yeah, so I was watching TV and all the rioters today and everything, and I thought, damn, what's going on? You know, I think in America, and this is just my opinion, we actually have too much. You know, I'm a huge student of history, and I've traveled the world, and you know, people don't realize how lucky we are to have running water that comes out of our faucet. You know, most of the world, the women are carrying water up from the river 2-3 times a day because it floods, so they can't live down there, so they're carrying it on their heads up these huge trails. And you know, people are dying by the boatloads from atrocities that we should be caring about as well. But we have so much, you know, and we enable our people and we say it's okay to be lazy or entitled. You know, I'm a minority, and there were only like 2 Asians and 3 blacks in my school, and I knew I was a minority, and I knew I had to assimilate and act differently, and it was okay. I was an American, and I was happy. But, you know, this government can do anything they want, and I'm a good example of that. My parents were interned in prison, basically, during World War II for just being Japanese, and you know, and they can do whatever they want. And you know, these places were terrible. They had to stuff potato sacks with hay to make mattresses, and it was really ugly. And my dad could not read or write, and we were poor. They lived on the church floor of a Buddhist church for 6 months and picked grapes. So I am living the American dream, and it's still possible if you work hard. You know, my dad always taught me and made me repeat it over and over again. You know, nothing is impossible. You can accomplish anything that you want in life, and to set your goals high. And I tell that to my nephew all the time. So anyway, I know this is a little bit more heavy duty, but I wanted to get into it because it's topical. And you know, like for instance, school shootings, you know, like if you think about it, that's a white problem, right? Why is that? It's because they've progressed so much to the point where, you know, it's okay to be locked up in your house, and it's okay to be depressed, and it's okay to work and play video games all day. And then by the time you get tired of that, you know, you start thinking about other things to do. But I can see it in my own family. The next generation of kids coming up are Americans. They don't have the same work ethic. They didn't suffer through the war. They don't understand scarcity, savings, all these things that people are going to learn. So anyway, I just think that people should take a step back and appreciate what they have. You know, when I watch the TV, everybody's got Nikes and a cell phone. I mean, really? They don't understand how lucky they are. They really don't. And, you know, history is not that long. It's just yesterday. And we could learn a lot from it. And we haven't progressed to the point where humans are above atrocities and all this stuff. It happens. You know, and it's up to us as a community to deal with it and not to place blame or to blame others. I mean,